Alright, alright, alright. I ain't never tried this before, but we will see if this actually works. Oh, that's quite the delay. Hey. Now I can see on... Oops. Oh, it wasn't live, that's why. I just want to go to this. Okay. So I suppose it probably would work a lot better if I was doing it from a monitor instead of from my phone, but whatever. I don't care that much. Work? Hey. Sweet. Now hopefully the audio and everything works too. I mean, so far it's working, so. Oh, multiplayer. Join game. Any. Let's see. Woodland? I don't know if I really just want to bounce off trees. Wow, not a lot of people playing today. 507, 907. Hmm. Wish there was availability in that one. That's like one of my favorites. You know what? I'll host. I'll host. Yeah, I'll just call it rando. I quite like mountains, I think, more than hills. I won't bother allowing mods just because I don't care. No password, anyone can play, and free ride. Probably shouldn't have looked at my phone there. Saved it though, somehow. I think there's only like a couple people that make this game. From what I can tell, it's a really small studio, and it's just really impressive how good of a game this actually is for like the price, and because it's not an expensive game at all, and just the overall quality, and still doing constant updates to it. I don't think it was released that long ago, especially not by modern standards, because, well, I mean, like BeamNG, probably my favorite game that there is. I've It's been in development since like 2012, if you don't count Rigs of Rods as part of its development. Something about just cruising through the powder like this. Everything's just a pillow. It's just so nice. looking at some of my old videos, which I left up in my channel if anybody for some reason wanted to look at them. My channel's not monetized, so it's not like you're making me any money. Um, it those videos were made when I was like 14 years old, I think. Man, hearing my voice and like just messing around in Minecraft, probably better at it than I am now. Because I tried playing Minecraft not too long ago, and man, has it changed a lot. Or at least I've forgotten how to do a lot. There's so much stuff that I've never even heard of before in the game. I stopped playing it right after the end came out. That was when I was like, okay, I want to go do motocross and mountain biking and all this other outside stuff. And then all that stuff got really expensive. I mean, it was already expensive, but, you know, then I was an adult and I had to pay for it myself. And, yeah, turns out having dangerous things as hobbies, not a good idea if you want to also be able to pay for those things. And I decided to go into a high paying industry, which is awesome if you want to do those hobbies, except for the fact that pretty much all the work I did was with my body. So if I got injured, I wouldn't be making any money other than, I guess, EI or compensate. No, you don't get compo if you hurt yourself. You only get compo if you get hurt on the job. See, like if I was to go out sledding and do something like that by accident, and now I'm not able to work for a year because half of my body is broken. Oh, yeah, I really like this map. I don't know if it's the shelves that get me, but something about this map, I just love it. It's oh, that came out of nowhere. Gotta love winter for that. Uh, yeah, I don't remember what I was talking about. Damn it. Well, probably wasn't that entertaining anyway. Now, what is entertaining is this stuff. At least for me. I mean, albeit I'm the one that's playing, but when I was growing up, if I could have played games like this, I probably wouldn't have spent as much time mountain biking and stuff. I mean, they had some games that were decent. I can't remember what the snowmobile game my buddy had was, but it was like you were racing snowmobiles. It wasn't like this where you could just go out. As far as I know, I mean, I was like 10 or 11 years old, but as far as I know, you couldn't just go have fun in the powder. And there was no like terrain deformation or anything. It was just here's a really poor handling three-wheeler basically. We're just taking everything from our racing or ATV games and putting a snowmobile skin on it and lowering the traction and calling it good. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, no, no. Oh, I'm dead. Man, this would be a predicament in real life. Although I'm pretty sure gravity would take over and you'd be going down the hill. Wee. A wee. A wee. It's like SnowRunner, except for uh, the fun side of it instead of the work side of it. Not to say that SnowRunner's not fun. I love SnowRunner. It's a lot of fun. But I've done a lot of SnowRunner stuff for work in real life. And it's a lot less fun when rolling that truck over means you could die. You could be unalived. Sorry, YouTube is a little picky about that stuff sometimes. But yeah, you could be unalived because, like in SnowRunner, when your truck rolls over, it just gets a muddy roof. In real life, those trucks are made out of sheet metal. When they roll over, they turn into pancakes. And I have almost rolled twice actually on an international, no, Freightliner FL70, which is in SnowRunner. The one I had was rear-wheel drive. Uh, it'd be like the equivalent of the all-terrain tires on it, and we took it places it certainly should not have gone. I wonder. I wonder if it's a person that wanted to. What do you call it? Wanted to go snowmobiling but didn't have access to it, or somebody that loves snowmobiling that wanted everyone to have access to it that made this game. Because, like, I love snowmobiling, and I used to have one. I don't currently have one. They're pretty expensive to own. They're not terrible if you don't beat on them too much, but most of the fun stuff is what would be considered beating on them. I mean, I know there's guys out there that'll basically do a motor rebuild every season, and that's not cheap. It's not cheap to do a motor rebuild every season. Even if it's just a top end, or you do bottom end refresh, all new bearings and stuff, use the same connecting rods. If you can, because keep in mind it's all very tight tolerance. But I know that there's some cheap guys out there that'll, oh, she's got no wear on her, these bearings are fine. And then that motor runs for 3 seasons more. Every single uh, every single time you take a look at anything internally, there's metal flake on it, but it still runs. Don't know how. You know, how much lubricity can oil add when the bearings are basically just oil now? I mean, that's how journal bearings work, but that's why you get. Oh my god, how am I climbing this? Yeah, I knew eventually it had to end. That was crazy. I did not think it was just going to keep going like that. Oh, I'm dead. That would have hurt. For sure, that would have hurt. Come on. Oh, I looked over at my phone for half a second. Don't ride distracted, folks. Come on. Oh, too much. Uh-oh. Oh, that's way too sharp. Oh, I can't believe I pulled out of that. Oh, this isn't actually as steep as it looks. I think that's what's going on here, is it's just not as steep as it looks. And then this thing being 165 is just cutting it up like nothing. I'm almost at the edge of the map over here, so I might go over to the other side. I can't believe I made it through that. Damn. Whoa now. Man, and it's like that in real life too. When you see a ledge like that and you're like, oh, I'm just going to go straight through it. And then as you get up to it, you realize, oh, it's nowhere near as steep as it looks. It's just the lighting. And that's like half the fun of being out in the snow. You can be going across what you think is a perfectly flat lake. And then you find out there's that one jerk in a 4x4 that decided to trudge his way all the way out to the very middle of the lake. So you're doing 80 clicks across the lake surface. And then suddenly there's a 4 foot gap in the snow from where Buddy Guy plowed a track for his 4x4 to go through. Ask me how I know. I don't know how I didn't get bucked over the bars, but I didn't. Whee! Oh, I can't believe I missed that tree. Oh. Apparently, in some of the updates to this game coming up soon, from what I was reading, they've got full dyno audio for the sleds. So, I mean, they sound decent. Before the most recent update, they sounded kind of reminiscent of Forza, which is an odd comparison to make, but basically, like, you barely touch the gas and you get a big turbo blow off sound, and all, I think all the sleds actually just had the same audio files. So even the non-turbo ones had blow off sound, and yeah, it was a little messy, but it wasn't a bad sound. It was just messy. Um, but now with this one, the sleds have different sounds, but they haven't finished all the work to bring in like the turbo blow off noises and everything. Oh, I really thought I might be able to hop over it. Oh, this looks like an easy hill. I was wrong. What about this one? This doesn't look easy. Well, I was right, I guess. It wasn't easy. Oh, man, my back felt that. No! I was trying to go up to the left of it. Yes, yes. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I've already been up here. Oh, this is pretty much where I spawned, I think. Wow, so I've already traveled pretty much the whole side of this mountain. I think staying pretty much at the same elevation the whole time, too. Right up the tree, as any good sledder should. You know, trees need emotional support, too. Give them hugs. That was kind of cool, coming right back into my own track. Would have hurt landing on all the compacted snow like that, but kind of cool. Oh yeah, it's a pretty easy straight shot to the top from here. Make it a little bit harder by taking the harder routes. Ooh, I hit that one terribly. Well, I can tell you for free that going up a cliff face is far from your best option. No, go this way? Oh. It really just said, nah bro, I'm good. Big drop. Come on. Come on. I know it's a steep. Oh, I washed out. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, damn it. Ooh. Oh man. Yaw, jeez. There we go. Oh, that's a lot of pillows. That's what they call target fixation, I believe. Oh man, we can get to the top of this hill easily. Well, just holding her wide open. Maybe not wide open. Then you kind of lose control a little bit, especially if she starts standing. There we go. Now it's straight shot to the top. Mostly. Mostly. Goddamn pillows. Come on. Come on. There we go. To infinity and beyond. Dunk. Oh. Oh, that's downhill. I was gonna get up to the top eventually, which means what goes up must come down. I wonder if I can climb to the top of that hill over there too. That's... Oh, 100% I can climb to the top of it if I want to. I'll have to try that. Come on. Come on. Hold it. Nope. That's definitely not what I meant. Oh, that's bad. You never want to go straight downhill. On a steep hill at least. More throttle helps with that. doesn't totally solve it, but it helps. Because your throttle is a lot of your steering. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. Good old Skidoo getting stuck. Just doing Skidoo things. Oh, I really thought I was going to get just around it. Oh, I can't believe I didn't go head over heels on that one. Really trying in my head to come up with anything other than a curse word over tea kettle. Not that the YouTube algorithm works anyway. I mean, you can say a lot of very not nice things and it'll still recommend your content, and then you can do everything right and nobody will ever see your content. I mean, there's big YouTubers out there that their content just isn't seeing the views it used to anymore because people are getting recommended on the smaller guys, which as a smaller guy you'd be like, oh well, that's awesome. But from what I understand, for a lot of the guys that are kind of trying to start YouTubing, it's basically like you start a channel, you commit to it, you get some views, some subscribers and stuff, and then once you hit a certain size, they basically just shut it. Well, not shut it down, but like they stop recommending you as much because you're not a small YouTuber anymore. So you shouldn't need the help as much. But that means if you are one of these YouTubers, you need to be really on your subscribers about making sure to hit the like and notification bell. And apparently, the notification bell doesn't even work half the time. But that is just speculation. That's allegedly. Apparently, word of mouth. I haven't had this issue, but I also don't use it that much. Because as much as I do love YouTube and I love watching it, I've only got like, I don't know, 6 or 7 people on YouTube that I actually reliably watch again and again. And like, occasionally I'll branch out if none of them are uploading too much. Or sometimes when none of them are uploading very much, I'll say screw it and I'll go stream my own video. Because playing games can be a lot, turns out, can be more fun than watching somebody play games. But at the same time, I will say, unfortunately, there's some games that are way more fun to watch other people play than actually play yourself. Which sounds kind of sad, but like, man, I did not enjoy playing any of, I don't even know which Five Nights at Freddy's I had. But I enjoyed the hell out of watching Markiplier freak out while he played it. And like, yeah, I know he's playing it up for the camera. Or at least some of it he's playing it up for the camera. But like, it's entertaining. It's really entertaining to watch somebody else play it. I don't have any of the stress of a game like that, but I have all of the laughs of being like, ha, he got the crap scared out of him. Even if he's playing it up. It's like, do you watch Avengers Endgame and go, oh my god, wow, doesn't matter because none of it actually happened. No, it's a movie, a completely fictional movie. Of course, none of it ever happened. I'm gonna die. Oh my! I only got stuck. I thought I was gonna die. Yeah, it's really not. It's a fatally broken system, and if I had the probably close to $1 billion in infrastructure to come close to competing with YouTube, I would totally try to. But unfortunately, even if I sold my house and then mortgaged myself into the ground, I wouldn't come close to like maybe I would come close to a percent of how much money I would need to try and make a better YouTube or a better streaming service. Because I mean, even on that level, like, you say, well, if you're going to make a better YouTube, you should try and make a better Netflix and everything too. It's very hard to put those two services into one. YouTube already tried that with YouTube Red, and the issue was you're trying to convert people from watching YouTube to watching TV shows when what they like doing is watching YouTube. And you're trying to, at the same time, tone down TV shows so that they're more like what you would see on YouTube. But then you also still want to have some of that TV show production quality. And I like, some of them were actually pretty good, and then some of them just were weird. Oh boy, time to get sweaty. My furnace just kicked on. Good old furnace heats up the house way too much and then waits till you're freezing your butt off to kick it back on. How? Okay, like up or down. Stop sitting in the same spot. Which I'd also like to say I'm aware it's a user error, not the Sledder game's fault. As I've actively said in streams on Twitch, I am by no means really even that good at this game. I just find it super satisfying and a lot of fun, especially if you want to try and play it semi-realistically. Oh, those holes just get ya. Whoa. What's this? I ain't making it up that. I make it up that though. Oh yeah, not a problem. What about that? Oh, that's steep. I can try. Nope, no way in hell. I do find it crazy though that like 12 years ago I wanted to try and be a YouTuber. 12 years ago. And honestly, if I had put in the effort and I had stuck to it, by now I'd probably be a decent sized YouTuber, unless I'm just not that entertaining, which is very possible. I find myself entertaining, but my wife tells me all the time, "You're not funny." She says while snickering at whatever joke I just said. But I will say it's way more boring when I don't have anybody to play with. It'd be nice if there was some people that would actually join the server or something. Do some follow the leader and such. That's kind of like the main thing that you do in this game is just follow the leader. And it's fun. Surprising amount of fun to just follow somebody else around. See what lines they choose to take. Or what lines you can make out of their lines. I like this. This is really nice pillow top. Oh, damn it. Come on, come on. Yep, perfect, perfect. Thank you. Wanted to go over here up on this side. Ah, itchy nose, freaking cat fur. You know, I was always told when in doubt, throttle out, but also, um, you know, trees hurt the faster you're going. Don't hit it. Don't hit it. I don't need to find out how much that breaks this. I'm assuming it's just an invisible wall, or I guess visible invisible wall. I don't think I've ever been up here before. There's a big peak. Holy, that's a big peak. I was not anticipating that. Holy, that's a gooder. I like that. Oh, it's not the same. You gotta hit the right spot of it. I'm dead. Should have gone for the front flip, not the back flip. There we go. That was a nice jump. That's like jumping sand dunes. Now I'm thinking this one I should be able to front flip. Oh, and die. I almost got a double front flip off of that. Clear out the powder. This will be a front flip for sure. I do want to set a marker up here just so I have it for the future before I get stuck. There we go. Saved it. Almost started getting pulled down the mountain. Put a marker right over here in the corner of the uppermost peak of it. Marker added. I wonder how much air we're gonna get off this. This has got to be a pretty big jump. Oh, did not land it. I really thought I was gonna have it. I thought it was enough of a downslope. I was very wrong. Dang nabbit. Oh no! I wasn't looking at the map. I was just going fast, holding the throttle open. Oh, whoa, FPS. What happened? Come on. Nope, nope. There we go. Man, when I first started playing this game, I couldn't go more than like a minute without getting this thing stuck or crashing. Not to say I do that much better now, but I can at least, like, if I really want to keep myself on the sled, I can. Kind of like, how silly am I willing to be? Whoa, I thought that tree had me. That one did, though. There is no way that I would ever be able to make it down that. Or make it up that, sorry. Making it down? Yeah, probably. Keep going, don't stop. If you stop, you get stuck. Okay, I guess we are dying. That was too much. Oh. You know what? Just stuffing it into a face like that was... Oh. In real life, your sled would have just dropped into an under Snow Creek. Almost certainly. I find most games I really like first person. I really like the way it looks in this game. It's just a really quite the learning curve. Takes a lot for you to really start to get used to it. You certainly feel it a little more. You get a little bit more understanding for what the sled's actually doing. Uh-oh. But the target fixation is so much more realistic. Because now it's actually like, I really gotta stop looking at that. I gotta stop looking. And your fingers just start to follow. Because I'm using an Xbox controller. And then there is no look control in this game. Like, wherever the camera's looking is just where it's looking. If I try and turn the right stick, and I'll do it when I'm not beside a tree, the right stick just controls that. The left stick is kind of like your balance control, plus I've got it set up so it does a little bit of the skis automatically, but the right stick is full ski control, full manual ski control. No! Right before the cap. It was so close. And that's why I don't go to the States. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Oh no. Burying the sled after all of that is probably the best case scenario. So I won't complain. Whee! That was a pretty good line. I like that. That's one of my favorite parts about this is like it's not the climbing the mountain that's necessarily the fun part. Like it is fun to just climb a mountain, but it's the finding the different lines and stuff that no, avoid the tree. But yeah, finding the different lines and stuff is probably the best part. It really it just does it for me. Look at that. Like a champ. I might pull the Polaris out. I'm not talking out of my ass, am I? This is a Skidoo. Yes, okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm on the Skidoo. So, is Lynx Arctic Cat? Do all of these brands actually exist? I know Polaris and I know Skidoo. I've never heard of Lynx, but I've heard of Arctic Cat. I've never heard of Kitty, but I've heard of Arctic Cat. Yeah, this one sounds different. I think this one is based with an aftermarket can too. Muffler, for those who don't know. Whoa, this thing's a little bit more top heavy, it feels like. The center of balance is way higher. It'll flip around on you like nothing. See? The heck? Doesn't seem like it's a crazy steep hill or anything. Oh yeah, this thing throws around quite nicely. It's really hard in first person because you can't see what's going on. Can't look around. This game with VR support would be sick. VR support and PlayStation controller support so that you could use the motion control and everything for your steering. This would be killer. It's those DualShock controllers. Like, as much as I love the comfort of an Xbox controller, I just personally find they're way more comfortable in my hand. Man, those DualShock controllers are fancy. They got a lot of newfangled tech in them. I say newfangled like it's not stuff that like just about every smartphone has in it nowadays. So like having motion tracking in a controller is not new technology, but apparently PlayStation was the only people that were like, game developers could probably use that quite a lot depending on the game. PlayStation was like, yeah, our controllers, they're going to be the most crazy technological controllers you can get, minus like VR setups. A lot of people go, well, what about the Wii? Well, I love the Wii, but they don't make it anymore. I don't think. Where I live, you can't buy one. Not a Wii, not a Wii 2. You can get a Switch for just about $1,000 here in Canada, depending. Don't even look at Facebook Marketplace. This thing definitely seems like it's a little louder than the Skidoo was. Skidoo sounds more tame. This thing sounds gnarlier. Also, the Skidoo just gets to 8,500 and stays there. This one, like, maybe it's just the way that they have the digital display on it set up, but it seems like it takes a lot more to get to 8,500. It feels like it's doing more with less, is what I'm saying. Like, this one feels way more agile, and it feels like it has more power down low, but the other one just feels so stable. Like, you could climb just about anything and it's not gonna try and kill you while you're doing it. Whereas this thing feels like if you don't respect it, it will put you through the ringer. I don't think there's a less understood thing than the brake lever on a snowmobile. As far as I'm aware, people just use it for parking on a hill. It does stop the track, but the issue is once the track stops, it pretty much immediately packs all of your paddles full of snow. And then once they're packed full of snow, you're just skidding on a block of ice. If you're on any actual powder. Like if you're on a trail or something, your brakes do kind of work because your paddles will just start to dig in. But also, your brakes will rip the hell out of your paddles. If you're on like crappy crappy snow slash gravel path. Double front flip, okay. Didn't mean to, but I'll take it. In real life, I would have been thrown 50 feet past the sled, but I'll take it. Yeah, I'm watching the map this time. I see that I am near the edge of glory. Oh, I'm dead. Game over. Is that white knuckle I hear in the background? Oh no, oh no, no, no. Don't get caught in the valley. Man, coming back down the mountain is legitimately one of the hardest parts. Doing it without dying. Or getting stuck by going too slow. should be able to, looks like I can follow this down a little further here. Maybe a little bit of a drop here. Oh, nothing bad, just downhill. Oh, I've already been here. Oh yeah, I have already been here. I remember this spot. Oh. Thinking this looks like a pretty good hill to backflip. And that's not what I meant. So if I can aim this for kinda, yeah, perfect, directly between those trees. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Watch out in these gullies. Yep, that's what I meant. No way I'm scaling that cliff. There's not enough snow there. Come on, just get out of it. Just get out of it. Yeah, stay on one side. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Nice. That was pretty good. Oh no. Oh. Well, I mean, there's worse things than getting stuck. So, seems pretty good to me. How fast can I go through the trees? And the answer is, if I didn't have to worry about the trees, I just made myself crash. The answer is probably not actually that fast. 'Cause these things are hard to steer at speed. That's why, like, it really, if you're cruising through trees like this, your best chance is going to be at like mid throttle. So you've still got steering. As soon as you stop giving any throttle, you pretty much, you lose like 95% of your steering input. But if it's a lot like a jet ski. If I'm on the throttle, I can control where it's going. Let's get a little bit of speed going. I'll let off the throttle. I mean, it kind of did a thing. It did better than I expected. It did turn 90 degrees right. Like it just dives in if you let off the throttle. Like it rotates the whole thing, but because there's no throttle, it can't kick the back end out and actually turn. So you end up just kind of barrel rolling in place. But I mean, if I pull all the way right, it's just gonna get itself stuck anyway. But you can see how it kicks. The little bit of throttle allows the back to kick out, and that's your actual control surface, so to speak. Your skis are more so like balancers, kind of to keep you on plane, like with a jet ski. But I have seen guys like break off their skis and keep riding, at least to get it to their truck. You just got to keep that belly up. Yeah, you can like pull it over and then give it throttle, and it'll kick the back down, which if you've got it rolled over enough is actually out to the side. Whee! Works really good. See? I can go like this and I can roll it and then I hit the throttle and it starts to turn. I mean, I can turn like this too. I'm gonna run out of momentum quickly. So you need that throttle. Uh, the gyroscopic forces of the track rotating also help to correct you and pull you back up. Yeah, kind of let that happen. What's this? Uh, yep, bounce off. Go over here. Nope, not what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all. Can we at least pull up over here? Yep, this is okay. This is still workable. Okay, I'm cheating. All of that just so that I could do another backflip. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to get this one. It's pretty... I mean, I landed it. I'm stuck. But I landed it. It counts. Oh, come on. Saw that coming. Felt it coming. The disturbance in the force. Nope. Nope, not happening. I... I... Damn. I promise I'm not trying to hit the trees. Oh, that was so sick. Oh, and I'm back to... Actually, I think I'm back over by where I started again. Well, I've done a pretty good job of exploring this map, and still nobody signed on. I mean, I didn't go over here, but I went all the way across through here. So, time is at 1:12. Now I'll shut this down for a little bit, and then we will be back in, I don't know, a couple hours. Have some fun, chill out, play some more video games. Anyway,